Hello Reception, today we are going to be working on your physical development, and for this you will need a ball, but not a really hard heavy ball, a nice soft ball. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your ball in both of your hands like this, and then I want you to see how many times you can throw it into the air and catch it. So set yourself a challenge just to do it the one time first. Remember, do not throw it too high because it will take too long to come down. So try with short, small catches to start with, just like this. And then once you are comfortable with these small ones, I want you to try to throw it just a little bit higher. Okay? Now, keep trying to do this, and then what I would like you to do now is see if you can challenge yourself to catch the ball 5 times. So help me to count to see if I can do it too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's see if you can try. You can pause the video and see if you can try really hard. Now don't worry if you can't, but if you found that really easy, maybe you can throw the ball a bit higher, or challenge yourself by doing more than 5 throws. Maybe you could try to do 10 throws. If that seemed very easy and you're doing really well with that, I would like you to maybe try this. Take one hand, put that hand behind your back. Can you catch the ball once with just one hand? Oh, well done if you managed it. If you can manage that, try 2. If you found it a little bit tricky throwing it that high, I would like you just to throw it like this. Now there's other things that you could also do with your ball. Now you're standing in the spot, maybe you could try to bounce your ball and catch it. So bounce it down and catch. Bounce and catch. Remember, you can use both hands to do that as well. Maybe this way might be a little bit easier for you, so you might want to challenge yourself to 10 catches. See if you can do that. Remember, you can use both of your hands or one hand, whichever is easier for you. Remember, when you are throwing and catching, that you need to be looking at the ball so that you can see when it is going to land and when you need to put your hands out to catch it, because if you put them out too early, you will miss, and if you put them out too late, you will also miss. So make sure you are looking really carefully. I'm now going to show you some other things that you can do with a ball. Right, Reception, so you might recognise where we are today. We are in Al's playground. Now, I said I was going to show you something else to do with a ball. Now, you can see here that we have in our garden a lovely bench. So, I don't expect you to have one of these just in your garden, but if you do, you can use this in your garden, or you can use this outside in a park where they do have some benches. Now, you can take your ball and you can roll it across the bench and see if you can catch it at the other side. Or if you have a partner to do this with, your partner can be standing at the other end of the bench to catch, and you can roll it back and forth. So just watch. So you're going to roll it and catch it, here it is, at the other side, okay? So you can have a try at rolling and catching it. Maybe there's some more exciting things that you could try in your park. Maybe there is a slide and you can throw the ball to the top of the slide and watch as it rolls down, and then get ready to catch it. See if you can catch it at the bottom. Maybe there's different types of benches there. Maybe there's different other things that you could use to roll your ball across. Happy rolling! Another game you could play is Stop That Ball. So now your friend can throw the ball to you and you can stop that ball by putting your hand out and stopping the ball. Maybe your friend will roll the ball to you and you can kick the ball. Okay, so you will be using your friend, which will be somebody in your family. It might be your mum, your dad, your brother or your sister, and you're going to kick that ball back to stop it from coming. What other ways can you do? Can you use your hands in different ways? Do you need to use both of your hands to stop that ball? So that's a challenge for you to play Stop That Ball. So I've shown you lots of ways that you can use the ball outside, playing Stop That Ball, across benches and other different obstacles. Also, I've shown you it by throwing and catching it and bouncing it, lots of things. Now you can also use the ball as a football and use it to kick it very slowly, controlling your ball around different things in the park when you're out for your daily exercise. I'm also going to show you lots of things that you can do with the ball and other things to help you practice your throwing and catching if you do not have a garden and you live in a flat. Right, so here's one of the chairs in our classroom and here's my chair and there is the ball. So you can use the ball. Remember, you're not going to kick it hard, you're going to use it softly with your foot and you're going to control it and move it slowly around the obstacles. You could go all the way around the chairs. There goes the ball. It's just moving. And if it rolls like my ball's doing, you can use your foot just to stop it. Keep it nice and still. And then you're going to move it and control the ball. Oh, don't let it go too far. Control the ball all the way around the chair. So that's something that you can do in your house. You might have a sofa that you need to go around or something else or a table that you can go around. Now I'm going to show you the next. Right, as you can see, I have got lots of different containers on the floor. I've got some very small ones, a larger bowl, and even a tub over here. Now you might have some boxes or things that you could throw a ball into, but if you're inside your house, you may not want to throw a ball because it might be a bit dangerous. My ball is very, very soft, but I'm going to show you something else that you could use instead. Now, I'm going to be using this. This is just a piece of paper that I've scrunched up and made into my ball. Now this ball is very soft, so if it hits anything, it won't matter, it will be fine. Now you are going to stand not too close to your bowl because look, that's very, very easy. So if it's really easy to get your paper ball into one of these different containers, you can move them back a little bit, or you can step back, okay? And then this will make it a little bit more tricky. So first I think I will start with this container. Oh yes. So once I've done that and I did really well, I can try to aim for a different container. And I've put this really quite small container out to give myself a little challenge. So if you miss, don't worry, just keep trying. Oh, I just missed that one there, so I'm going to keep trying. And if it still seems quite tricky, I can move it a little bit closer and then have another try. Oh, well done if you managed to get yours in there. Another game that we could play with these is to have a number written on a piece of paper. And what you can do is you can put this number on a piece of paper, like I could write the number 5, or I could write the number 3, and then I could place it over here. And then I could put lots of other different numbers. And then instead of using my containers, I can then use my paper ball to throw onto the different numbers. And every time I get a number, that's how many points I have. And you can see maybe the first person in your family who could get to 20 points. So you can use your addition just to help you to add all the points together. So good luck with that one. There are so many different things that you can do with this kind of a ball or the other ball that I showed you previously. If you have the other ball, you can use a chair, and then you could say things like over or under. So I'm just going to bring my chair. So here's my chair. And if I had my friend standing at the other side, so one of your family, they could shout over or under, and then you will throw your ball over or under and see if they can catch it. Remember, if you are playing this game, you need to be careful of the kind of chair that you are using, because it has to be one that the ball can go under and one that the ball can go over. So make sure you are looking really carefully at that. So that's lots and lots of different ideas. You can also ask your mum or your dad or whoever helps you to use a pillowcase, and they can stand and hold the pillowcase open and see if you can aim the paper ball and throw it and get that into the pillowcase, just to see how many points you can get. And remember, if it's a bit tricky, tell your mum or your dad to step a bit closer. And if it's really going well and you're excellent at your throwing, ask them to step back. Okay, well done. I hope you have a fantastic time with your throwing and catching and working your physical skills. Well done. Have a great day, reception.